Ancient Egypt, a civilization that still captures our imagination thousands of years later. From the life-giving Nile River to the towering temples that kiss the sky, this was a world where daily life was a delicate dance between nature, religion, and a deeply structured social order. For nearly 3,000 years, the ancient Egyptians built a society that was as impressive as the pyramids they left behind. So, how did they live? What did they believe? And how did their world really work? Let's journey back in time and uncover the secrets of everyday life in ancient Egypt. The story of ancient Egypt is, in many ways, the story of the Nile River. This mighty waterway was the civilization's lifeline. Its predictable annual floods deposited rich, black silt onto the riverbanks, creating incredibly fertile land perfect for farming. This natural gift allowed villages and cities to thrive along its shores. Farmers learned to work with the river's rhythm, planting their crops of wheat and barley after the floodwaters receded, and harvesting them before the next inundation. But the Nile was more than just a source of food. It was a superhighway for trade and transportation. Boats constantly moved up and down the river, carrying everything from grain and livestock to massive stone blocks for building projects, connecting the kingdom from Nubia in the south to the Mediterranean in the north. This thriving society was built on a very clear social hierarchy, often visualized as a pyramid. At the absolute pinnacle was the Pharaoh, who was not just a king but was considered a living god on earth. His word was law, and he was responsible for maintaining cosmic order, or Mat. Just below him were the powerful priests and influential nobles, who managed the country's vast wealth and religious temples. Next came the scribes and government officials, the educated class who kept the kingdom running through meticulous record-keeping. The backbone of the society was the skilled artisans, the stonemasons, carpenters, and jewelers, and the vast population of farmers who worked the land. At the very bottom were laborers and slaves, who provided the sheer manpower needed for Egypt's monumental construction projects, like the awe-inspiring pyramids and grand temples. Every single person had a specific role, and it was this rigid structure that allowed their society to function and endure for centuries. Religion was woven into the very fabric of Egyptian life. They worshipped a complex pantheon of gods and goddesses, each governing different aspects of nature and human existence. Gods like Ra, the sun god, Osiris, the god of the underworld, and Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood, were central to their beliefs. Grand temples weren't just places of worship. They were economic powerhouses and centers of the community. Festivals and religious rituals marked the passing of time and were a part of everyone's life. Perhaps the most defining belief was their concept of the afterlife. They believed death was not an end, but a transition to an eternal journey. This is why they developed elaborate mummification processes and filled tombs with everything a person might need in the next world, from food and furniture to art and spells. This profound belief shaped their art, their architecture, and their entire worldview, leaving a legacy that continues to fascinate us. From the farmer tending his fields by the Nile to the pharaoh ruling as a divine king, ancient Egypt's society was a remarkable blend of structure, faith, and daily life. Their ingenuity, their deep spiritual beliefs, and their ability to organize on a massive scale created a civilization whose legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder thousands of years after it flourished. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures in history.